Welcome back, everyone, to some more Fire Emblem Three Houses, and we got some certification. No. Well, actually, yeah, I did do some certifications. I guess, yeah, I got pictures first. So Catherine got to level 16, which, by the way, I didn't notice. Have I used her in a class? I think I used her once. It's been a while. I forgot what her class looked like. Dying level up to 2. Ingrid got B and Flying, got Alert Stance. Marianne got A and regained Aura. And just, I love that class. I wanted to bring her, well, actually, on the next mission we have, but, and also got level 22, Lysithea level 21, Baltus level 18, and I think, yeah, that's Lysithea. I wasn't aiming for that, but I got it. I was aiming for more of that. She got Faith level 4. Flang reached level 21. Marianne mastered skills for Trickster. Look at that. I've actually never seen what the Trickster skills had, but she got Foul Play. Yo, Marianne's gonna be something special. I'm gonna try to work with her strength, her sword training and stuff, but and Catherine actually mastered her class, and I don't think I've ever gotten this. Astra. Those of you who knew, Astra's been pretty OP in mini games. If she can just do that whenever, I need to be a sword master, which I might become. Ash got A in his bow rank and got Waning Shot. Flang B+ in magic. Reason. Oh wait, no, that's Happy. Reason level 4. Nice. She needs that for more aiming. And we got Mithril, and Catherine was the MVP. Marianne got D+ in Fate, or no, in Reason. Got Reason level 2. Lysithea's A in battalions. She can now use the A's. I got Mercedes now. She's excels in bow rank, and she got Waning Shot. And Kingdom Friars Day happened. And I think that's Constance. Yeah. And Sylvain got Lance Prowess level 4, Reason level 3. Dorothea got Hexblade and Sword Prowess level 3. Lawrence got Reason level 3. It was Marianne's birthday. I actually didn't complete this. Don't look at me. Don't look at me like that. I got what I needed, all right, which was this. Both of our charms increased. And I think Happy became a priest. And I got Lawrence and Marianne's C rank. I regained that. Oh, and Lysithea and Marianne's C rank. And I just remembered that was a big... I often remembered that when they had their conversation. But anyways. Oh yeah, Flame became a bishop, which is her next class up. Yeah. So she was the second row, now she's on the third row. And I made Lawrence a mate, and I made Lawrence a mage, and that's it. I say that's it, but that was just one map. I did all that from one map. Well, and I was able to go here, so. Now, I did try making, what hurts is Lysithea. I tried making her a warlock. As you can see, she only had 65% and she failed. At least when I tried it before. I'm not sure if you can, if the chance reloads. There's no need for Marianne. Well, actually, yeah. I could reclass Marianne, but there's no need for this mission coming up. But I also got... Well, let's first check out some things, right? Because I don't know what some of these abilities do in this game. Catherine. Not that. It's a personal combat art. It does what it always does. It strikes 5 times at 30% of their might. It lowers the hit, but I would think being a sword master, using a sword, it shouldn't be a problem. And if it works the way it does, each time they hit, they can possibly crit. Hence the large, cost for this. It takes 9. I wouldn't use this with Thunderbrand. I'd use it with some of her other swords. So, which makes me not want to... Wait, does it... Yeah, it only works with swords. Why would I ever want her to have brawling? Like, she can't... Like, isn't brawling a male exclusive class. Unless she wants to become... Yeah, this, but... No. As far as this duelist blow goes, I mean, it's cool, but I don't think I would use it. So, what I really want, though, is... Oh, foul play is just normal. Wow. Okay. Oh, and I can become an assassin again, but my chance is even lower. Plus, I kind of do want to be a sword master, I think. Considering this is Kranya's class. It's like I sunk down to the same level, which admittedly I did. I was like, yo, we doing this grimy? You know, I had no strategy. I was like, look, I have a, 36% chance or 37% chance to hit that shot. I wasn't focused on that. I just wanted to throw hands. So, but anyways, that's in the future. For now, let's start with our supports, which we got a lot of them. I think I'll do mine and Constance's first.
Yes, these herbs will do.
Oh.
Though I note we're short on arcane crystals.
Is this the library in Abyss? Because I don't recognize the setting.
I'll make a note to keep some in reserve next time.
Will you need anything else, my lady?
No more materials, if that's what you're asking. Though I do still require a test subject.
That's not my job description. Yeah.
Not a what? Who? Meaning you.
Meaning go find somebody else.
Now, lie still, please.
Excuse me? Yeah.
Fair point. A bit of rest to clear my head would be good for the next steps.
I mean, yes, if you're gonna do something that would be in the same class as surgery, I would prefer you to be rested.
Let us leave off here, and I shall see you again in the morning.
I'm gonna be gone. Yeah, I don't want to be a test subject.
I'd better make some headway on this tomorrow. Every day counts, you know. If I can complete this ritual, I'll be famous throughout the known world for it. Oh!
You think?
The prestige it will bring me is necessary to restore my fallen house.
I don't, actually know how noble houses come into play. I would think with just Constance's crest, but maybe she'll explain it to me.
Or was your question, why go to so much trouble for a fallen house? Because I am a Nouvelle, as were all my ancestors.
Okay.
And our line has endured too long to end with me.
Yeah, why would it end with you?
Oh, yes. You don't know. Well, seeing as you are serving both as my research assistant and test subject, I should explain myself.
Okay.
House Nouvelle was granted its peerage shortly after the establishment of the Empire. For generations, the heads of our house have been scholars of magic. They often enjoyed appointments to esteemed posts within the Empire. However, during the insurrection of the Seven, we cast our lot with the Emperor and were punished for it.
The insurrection of the Seven?
We suffered further losses when we were used as a sacrifice
What?
to Magda and Bridget during their attack.
Constance, you're mentioning two things that I'm not familiar with. Which is probably because out of all the Ashen Wolves, you're more centered with the Empire.
My family, including my parents and older brother, died then.
What?
The town of Nouvelle is now an ash heap.
How did I not? She didn't mention that once. That's such an important detail to know. I mean, obviously, maybe you don't want somebody to have sympathy for you for something like that, but I feel like I should know, when we're joking about restoring House Nouvelle, her family's dead. Her family's dead.
The 6 great families decreed this to be the end of my house. We have not left now but the name.
The 6 great family. Well, Unfortunately, or fortunately, it seems like I'm learning more about Edelgard's route before I even get there. I don't know anything about the Empire's politics, except for the Regent, who... No, actually, it brings a question that... I'm starting to think more about Dimitri's situation with his stepmom and Edelgard's mom.
No title? No subjects? No land? Everything I was to inherit has been taken from me.
Yeah, I see.
What I require is an achievement so grand that Lady Edelgard would be forced to recognize it.
I hate to break this to you, Constance, but that's not gonna happen. Though maybe Dimitri, he can reinstate. I don't know how that would go, actually.
And then, House Nouvelle will take its rightful place among the elite class once more.
Actually, what we could do is maybe, well, no. I don't know how that would go. I was gonna say maybe make Constance to Regent Ruler until the people can put somebody else in play, but considering she's been outcast from the Empire for so long, I don't think it would go well with their people. I don't know what we do. I don't know what Claude did, to be honest. I mean, the only noble we had, the only noble we had was Bernadetta. And I forgot what Bernadetta did. I think it was something sad. I don't want to... anyways. Yeah, now I understand.
You understand that to collaborate with me towards such a grand purpose is a high honor, don't you?
Constance, if we could just do one thing. Don't act all high and mighty with me. There's no need to. If you want help, I can help you, but... Just drop this act.
But yes, good night. I expect to see you bright and early tomorrow.
Well, I don't think it's so much an act, but like, just calm it down. If you had told me Constance's family was... I mean, it makes sense. But she just seemed... I guess that explains why she has such split personalities. She had a tragic thing happen to her. And I really want to bring up another character, but obviously it would be spoilers for that particular game. Let me just say, I think, yeah, there's no way I can do that. And, wait, what? Oh, it's probably blocked until I get their paralog. What am I doing? Look, okay, we gotta go get Lawrence's staff. Like, that's not an option. Not only for future endeavors, but also for this map in particular. Like, nope. I need Lysithea to be at her best. So we can wait on that. And I'm thinking a lot of Felix's will open up once he gets his paralog. What about you, Sylvain? Lawrence. Okay, yeah, why don't we go with Lawrence, and then we'll transition to Catherine, because hers the rest, so. I don't know how this is gonna go.
To find the analog of your beauty in nature,
Right.
I can turn only to the lily. Only that flower is so sweet and so delicate as to approach your loveliness.
You know, surprisingly, I didn't really see this side of Lawrence too often.
Why, just look at these soft, delicate fingertips you have. It is as though they could blossom into fragrant lilies before my very eyes.
If you're so wild about flowers, why don't you try a flower shop?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That was... I'm sorry I saw that, but I am so glad I saw that.
Oh, did you not realize? I was only testing her.
Really?
Any woman who is taken in by such simple flattery is ill-suited to my noble disposition.
Oh, okay, I'm glad you explained it, because I thought you just got rejected. Just flat out, no way to make yourself feel better about it, rejected.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
And the reason, your nobleness, is because that is really not the way you go about hitting on a girl.
You know, this actually is an interesting conversation since they are both nobles.
Oh, is it not? And I suppose you consider yourself an expert on the subject.
Pay attention, kid. Maybe you'll learn something.
Wait, what's the age difference between you two?
When I saw you, I just had to come over and say hello. Because finding you here, feels like fate.
Really?
Maybe we could go get some tea. Get to know each other better.
I think you must have mistaken me for someone else.
Wow.
Someone who cares. Please excuse me.
Yo, the savages are out today.
Exquisite. Simply masterful. When is the wedding?
That's weird. Girls usually fall for that speech. You must have spooked her.
To think that the noble House Gautier would be blessed with such a graceful and charming heir.
Oh, you got jokes.
Please. I'm a much better heir than a self-important failure like you.
Oh!
This is not worth my time.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
What's gonna happen between these two? I honestly never expected them to have a support, but they do. Okay. Well, Lawrence, or I guess I should just go to Catherine. How many do you have? Just 4.
Hello, Catherine. A moment of your time.
Oh, it's you. Yes?
What do you mean it's you?
That sword you wear upon your hip. How did you come by it, exactly?
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna get your staff real soon, Lawrence.
I don't appreciate your tone. Are you implying I swiped it off someone?
And yeah, that's a good point, Catherine. She earned it, I'm pretty sure.
Not at all. But heroes' relics are typically passed down through the bloodlines of the 10 elites.
Ah, that's true. Actually, yeah, Catherine, tell me.
You are descended from a noble family, are you not?
That's none of your business.
Actually,
Let's say I was a nobody, with no relic, no crest. I would still be me, wouldn't I? That's not to say lineage counts for nothing. It just doesn't count as much as how you live your life and what you live for.
And that's true, Catherine. Lawrence did need to learn that.
Or, let's say I was descended from some noble house. Would that change how you treat me?
yes, it would. To treat you differently from the common folk would only be appropriate.
You're so narrow-minded, tied down by foolish, antiquated notions.
I should have got this support. This is actually pretty good.
But the nobility and the common folk are different. If the few did not have capabilities to set them apart from the many, then they would not be the few.
Okay.
Wow. You really think nobles are better than everyone else, don't you?
I didn't mean to suggest...
That's what you were suggesting, Lawrence.
You pay so much attention to people's lineage and status that you have no idea who they actually are.
Yeah, I wish I had gotten this back in the Golden Deer. I apologize, Catherine.
Even if I was from the prestigious house whatever, I would never associate with a blowhard like you.
Huh. You know, admittedly, the only reason I didn't... Wait, Dorothy and Ingrid have one? That'll be last. Is because Shamir happened. But, alright, well, might as well continue. Let's see how she does. This one I'm really
It was
interested.
so sunny this morning, but now it's absolutely pouring.
Did you hear the thunder just now? Good thing we got all the clothes indoors before the skies opened up.
What, you were doing laundry?
I apologize for troubling you with this task.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, the two of them? Like, there's more important things I think I'd rather have them doing than laundry.
Don't worry about it. I was just passing by and thought I could help. I know how frustrating it is to have your newly dried clothes soaked by rain.
Oh.
What's wrong? We managed to keep all of the clothes dry, didn't we?
It's just odd. Every time it's my turn to wash the clothing, there's a sudden downpour.
Really? That's news to me.
Surely it must just be an inconvenient coincidence. But I can't help feeling as though I'm somehow to blame for it.
That's not like you.
Ah, I see. That probably is your fault.
Wow. You're even harsher than I am.
I never thought I'd hear the day.
You have a crest of Karen, don't you?
Wait, what?
I do, yes, but... Hold on a moment. How did you know that?
Wait, seriously?
I can just tell. I have a crest of Karen, too.
What, that means you roast people? Is that what that crest is for?
And I've noticed that. Whenever I need dry weather, there's rain.
Don't
you think it's our crests making the rain fall upon us?
Interesting.
How had I never connected this? This is quite a revelation. A crest affecting the weather.
Well, I don't know how true it is.
I kind of doubt that, considering the whole story with Marianne's crest, and there was a, story behind that.
There are only the two of us, which is a pretty small sample of people.
I suppose that's true. So, we must test our hypothesis. Maybe we can find someone who tends to bring the sunshine around. That would be especially handy for helping out with the wash.
And who would you get?
Now there's an idea.
What, Rhea or somebody? Asking Rhea to do laundry. I mean, she might do it, but again, she has more important things to do. Alright, then we'll go to Dimitri and then Ingrid, and then I'll do Ingrid and Dorothea.
Hey there. At it again, are we? It feels like I see you training here every day.
It's my daily routine. I'm ill at ease until I've held a weapon in my grasp.
You said the same thing when you were little.
You trained him?
Right you are. I've been meaning to come and talk to you properly for a while now.
I was about to say the same thing. How long has it been? A decade? More? That was in Ferdiad, as I recall.
Or did they just grow up together? Because Catherine's not that old. Well, she's still in her 20s, I'm pretty sure.
You were just a little pipsqueak. You really have grown up, haven't you?
Like, I'm getting older sister vibes.
I'm not sure it was quite that long ago. Not really. But it matters not. I remember those times well. Particularly your first words to me.
And then what were those?
Look at that young maiden wielding a giant lance.
Oh!
How adorable.
Oh! Yeah, that's it. Well, that's one way to start a relationship.
Oh, don't look at me like that. I was thrown off by your haircut, that's all.
It's all water under the bridge.
I see.
Now, back then, I was quite furious about it.
My father did give me a stern reprimand for speaking so rudely to a prince.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But then, I never had a chance to apologize.
How come? That was your first words to him, right?
I was always getting into trouble back then, just like the incident in Dusker.
Well, what happened, Catherine?
Speaking of,
Yeah, tell me.
do you ever think about going back to House Karen?
Oh!
Do you, Cassandra?
She is a noble. Interesting.
No, I'm happy with the life I have. No offense, Your Highness, but I don't fight for king and country anymore. I fight for Lady Rhea.
Oh, I think you'll come around eventually.
It doesn't bother you? Being labeled a criminal?
Really?
You're worried about my life as a fugitive from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Does that mean that you stole the sword as well? Because you have it, and Fargus doesn't.
Don't worry about me. I'm here because I want to be. It suits me far better than the life I'd otherwise lead, as a noble lady of the kingdom.
Is that so?
How about you? You've never wanted to roam free? To enjoy life as an ordinary knight, unshackled from all those princely obligations.
I mean, I feel like what his past, he kind of feels like he has to move forward.
I can't say the thought has never crossed my mind. However, I am the son of a king. It's not possible for me to put my own desires before the good of the kingdom.
I mean, I do see your point, Dimitri.
Ah, you're too serious for your own good. How'd you become such a stiff?
Don't worry, I've been working on that. Stretching is a part of my daily routine.
Nice.
If you can joke about it, there's hope for you yet.
Yeah, he has been working on it, though, truthfully. I've seen progress, but I think it's about to all go down the drain. Probably when we get... Like, one thing I'm worried about is once we reach Tomas, especially with the revelation on Cornelia. If she has anything to do with those people, it might start early. I don't remember how Dimitri was feeling back then. The only thing I remember is when he changed. Though, to be fair, I don't remember much of what Edelgard said back then either. No, yeah, I'm wondering what... Yeah, I think I said I was going to mention this. In Fire Emblem Heroes, actually. Which I think would have went up before this. Felix. The fact that so many of his are blocks, it might have something to do with his paralog. Because like I said, it seems like you get closer to them when you do that. And I feel like I'm going to find out more about Felix. So that could be one thing. It also could be blocked like Leonie's was. When Leonie's was blocked inappropriately. I think you should have gotten that maybe before the scene happened. But Felix might want to open up when what happens. But anyways, let's go to Ingrid.
Good work. Should we call it a day?
And I'm wondering what Dimitri would think about it as well.
Thank you. Yes, let's. Catherine, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you something.
Let me guess. You're going to ask why you're so bad at predicting my attacks.
That is true. I mean, use a lance. It should be easier.
When I expect an attack from above, you surprise me from below. When I expect a jab, I get a sweep. You seem to anticipate my anticipation.
It's probably because you're a straightforward, honest person.
That's fair.
You're reading my movements and trying to calculate what I'll do next.
That has always seemed the most sound strategy when engaging in combat, yes.
Right. Well, I take that anticipation and turn it against you. I use my eyes and the tilt of my sword to mislead you. Catching your opponent off guard is the trick to staying alive in combat.
True.
You've got to keep yourself alive if you want to protect Lady Rhea, right?
I'm not sure if that's particularly Ingrid's motivation. It's more Dimitri, but...
Your dedication to Lady Rhea's safety is truly inspiring, Catherine.
You flatter me.
My dream is to become a knight and protect my king, no matter the cost. There is no greater purpose I can serve. Although your fealty is sworn to Lady Rhea, you are the ideal knight I aspire to be.
I suppose, in a way.
Admire me to your heart's content, but I'm...
Catherine, I'd be honored if you would make me your squire.
Yeah, I definitely think Catherine is to the Blue Lions what Shamir was to the Golden Deer. Even though Catherine also seemed to fit well with the Golden Deer as well.
My what now? Oh, you're far too straight-laced to be my squire.
However you might judge me, I'm quite serious about this.
She can learn some things from you, Catherine. As weird as that is for me to say.
All right then, why not? Let's start by teaching you how to flirt with handsome men.
Never mind!
Pardon me? That can't possibly be where you want to start.
Nah, I was just kidding. I wish I knew how to flirt with handsome men.
Okay, at least you acknowledge it, because your attempts, if there was ever an attempt, I felt like bringing out a sword.
Instead, let's teach you to lighten up.
Okay.
Ah, understood.
Okay, Catherine. My impression of Catherine is growing. Wait, I missed one with Marianne too? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Well, we got two more. Yeah.
Why are you sighing at me like that? Is my face really so hopeless?
Ingrid, I'm trying to think of something polite to say right now.
Whoa, what's going on?
It's as if you have no experience dressing elegantly. At all.
Well, that is true, from what I know about Ingrid.
I mean, I don't. Dorothea, I appreciate you taking the time, but yes, you do have your work cut out for you.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be so hard on you.
Well, no, brutal honesty helps in this case.
I was just surprised, is all. A gal like you, you're a beautiful young noblewoman.
Yeah, but she didn't have that much growing up. So from what she told me.
Who somehow has no experience with either makeup or fashion.
Plus, it's not her personality.
This is basic stuff, Ingrid. The basics of the basics, really.
It may be basic for you, but I'm only just now learning.
Oh!
And that has been taking the time to show me, actually.
What the heck? That actually happened in another sport. Could this have been blocked? Yo, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, you continue. I said the same thing about Breath of the Wild. But, jeez, love this game, man. I love this game, which is why I continue to play it. And I wish I had got it out quicker. Then more people would be interested. I would have lost so many. But anyways.
Still, I
Can't believe you didn't know anything about it before her.
There are so many times where people have mentioned issues with paralogs in games in the past, but the fact that literally she's referencing another paralog in her own house, I mean, not paralog, support. Another support in her own house is just amazing.
I was just never interested before. Even as a child, it never appealed to me.
Of course, maybe that could be like a bonus dialogue option. Either way, you know, if she and Annette hadn't had a support, this wouldn't have happened.
Fussy, pretty things always felt unnecessary. And gussing myself up to attract someone has never played an important part in my pursuits as a knight.
And I think Ingrid and Dorothy are explaining, again, a more night and day kind of feeling. If you remember, Ingrid had also caught my eye back in the Golden Deer route, but I was like, no, if I would consider, that would be the Blue Lions.
But you've piqued my interest in all this. How? It's not like I'd be dressing myself up just to attract someone. I'd be dressing up for the occasion, specifically.
And see, I like that distinction. You know, I probably just cut that out.
Even if I don't dress up any other time, a special occasion such as this is a good reason to try it out.
Well, yeah. That's why we dress up when we go out. You might meet someone and you want to look your best, don't you? Get their attention, lure them in.
I mean, I suppose that is a good point, but...
That's the exact opposite of what I just said.
Yeah?
You said previously that dressing up for the occasion is reason enough.
Oh, I just said that so you wouldn't run off screaming.
Wow.
I see.
My real point is that you're quite lovely even before getting all fixed up. Absolutely bewitching, in fact. So when I'm finished with you, well, someone looking at you could be forgiven for wanting to pounce.
Oh, heck no!
Could they be? I don't know that I'd forgive them.
Yeah!
Oh, I know. That's why just before I lunge...
You what?
I'm gonna ask permission.
What?
Permission is not granted. Ever. Just back off.
Yo, is Ingrid saying is Ingrid having a Mega Drive moment?
I declare once and for all that I do not swing that way!
Alright, I'm on Team Mega Drive, alright? I'm on Team Mega Drive. I am. Is that what's happening here? Is that what's happening here? I think subtly that was what was happening here. It would make sense. Anyways, alright. Last one. Shame I didn't actually get more supports with Lawrence, like Mercedes or like Cynthia, because they both will be coming. Dorothea doesn't matter so much because I'm not necessarily bringing her. Man, I don't have anybody else, so. Alright.
Oh, is that Marianne?
Hmm?
Ah, no, sorry.
Ash!
It's just you turned so quickly. It gave me a start.
You're not helping the situation, man.
I don't mean to interrupt your prayers, but what's with that posture?
It looked normal to me.
Don't you think lowering your head so much might, I don't know, offend the goddess? Maybe, spook her a little?
Yo, Ash, that's a normal thing you do, isn't it?
I'm not praying, only confessing.
Confessing? What are you confessing for?
For everything about me.
That can't possibly be necessary. There's no way you're as bad as you make it seem. I've seen how kind you are with the horses, and I've noticed you're always sensitive to everyone's tastes when you cook.
Really? That's also news to me.
But that's...
Yeah, well, if either of us is going to confess, it should be me. I used to be a thief. I may have only stolen because I was poor and starving, but it was still wrong.
You're opening up to her about that?
I'm only even here thanks to Lenato. He gave me a second chance, and now I eat well every day. I'm doing all I can to make the most of it.
You really are, man.
You're a noble yourself, aren't you? The daughter of Margrave Edmund, I think.
Not the real daughter.
And if you're a noble, that means... Do you happen to have a crest?
Sensitive subject.
A crest? I do, but it's...
I knew it. That's great, Marianne.
Ash, that's quite a thing to say.
There's nothing great about it.
Then again, he doesn't have one himself. I have to remember that.
Please, don't be modest.
She's not.
It's an extraordinary gift. You should be proud of it. If I had one, I'd use it to make sure my brother and sister never had to live in poverty. Think about all the good you could do for the world with your power.
No, I can't. You don't understand. This crest is worthless.
And that's another thing. I never put that into consideration, but Marianne, even though she had a crest, no one knew where that relic was. We had to find it.
I'm sorry, but I must go.
And now that I think about it, oh yeah, it makes sense. I was wondering, how was it made? Forgive me. I was going off on a tangent.
No, not again. I'm not good at this.
I'll admit, Ash, no one's so vain. It's a shame that you brought up the crest so eagerly. But he will learn. He will learn. Alright. Now then, I guess I should try one more time, because if you... Did I really need to do that? I don't know. If I could get Lysithea to her next class before this next mission, because she will be there. Let's try. I don't think it's going well. The shaking of the head. Yep. Well, unfortunately, nothing else I can do, I think. I need to get her rank up to A, but I also need to use her in this battle. Alright, well, let's just go do it. Time to regain her staff. And now it is time for the question of the day. And wow, we had a large assortment of support conversations, from deep ones like Constance's and maybe Catherine's and Dimitri's to some funny ones like Lysithea and Catherine, and then that one. So with Ingrid and Dorothea, I was wondering why they have a support, and it must be because Dorothea dislikes Ingrid. Nothing more to see than that. So, and that, I wonder if that also has to do with their paralogue. Well, we shall see. I will be doing that after I get Lawrence's staff, I believe. Or that or Felix's. I haven't quite made up my mind yet. Since I just got that support, I might go with it. But for now, I want to ask you all, I know I've been asking a lot, but what were your favorite supports in this episode? Because my dilemma is, I don't know which one I'm going to use for the thumbnail. It's the type of episode where I'm like, if certain supports were in different episodes, it would get people's interest for those different episodes. But since they're in the same episode, people won't know and they might be looking for it, you know? So I guess I'm kind of asking you guys because I might change the thumbnail once I upload it. I'm like, what do you guys think? So with that being said, please post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.